Greetings and thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the Non-Snob Lo-Fi Watch channel. This is a new channel. This is our first review video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Ugly Watch Company's 300 meter diver. Let's jump right in, shall we? I was really impressed with this. When Landon reached out to me and said that he'd like to have this on the channel, I was overjoyed, absolutely overjoyed. So, full disclosure, this watch was sent to me by the owner of the Ugly Watch Company at no charge. I do not have to send it back. So you may see a paid promotion tag in the top of the video. That is why. But there was no compensation paid to me, and there is no input from the manufacturer on this review. I do try to keep all bias to a minimum. First, we really got to talk about this case. It's like a neoprene type material on the outside of like what appears to be a plastic shell. Although it's hard to say what's on the inside, but it's very durable, impact resistant. It's not going to dent easily. And it's basically smudge and damage free, and heavy duty plastic zipper on it. I mean, this will keep the thing pretty safe. Way to go on that one. I've never seen one quite like this. Now let's talk about the watch. So as you can tell, this is a rather thick boy. Look at the crown guards, how pronounced they are. I really want to talk about design here. This thing is designed for masculinity, and if you, even from the side, you can tell that you've got large lugs, integrated lugs, really strong O-style bracelet. There's your helium escape valve on the other side. Very tastefully done too. Really sharp looking knurling on that bezel. Speaking of which, the bezel action is some of the clickiest, nicest bezel action I have ever dealt with. It is really crisp, really clean, very little back play, very precise and satisfying. Hear it for yourself. That beautiful dial is housed inside of a 42 millimeter case. Comparing it to my 43 millimeter Seiko 5KX, they're really almost indistinguishable size-wise. That thing has so much presence. Another strong point for the 300 meter diver is the incredible crown action. It is strong, secure, buttery smooth, and the screw down action on the threads of it are really crisp and clean. So just at the very end, when you try to screw the crown back down, it's the tiniest bit of grit, but I think that kind of makes it a little more secure feeling, but it's really, really solid. So what does she look like outside? She's a stunner. 14 mils thick on that case. From the top of that dome crystal AR coating to the back. Look at the way the sun plays on that mother of pearl dial. Simply stunning. The pictures really don't do it justice. You have to see it in person. So you've had a good look at it now. Let's talk about specs and conclusions. It's a 316L stainless case, 42 millimeters, perfect for a diver. Not too big, not too small. 14 mil thick, again, great medium size, outstanding super luminova lume, just beautiful. C3 blue is what it looks like, although that's not specified. We've got a domed sapphire crystal. I know, that's a flat sapphire crystal with a sloped ceramic bezel insert. White mother of pearl dial. 300 meters water resistance, the venerable workhorse NH35 movement, and it feels like it's been regulated and tightly tuned, because that crown action is just outstanding. That's a 24 millimeter strap at the connection point to the case, but as you can tell, it's an integrated bracelet. And if there's one thing that I could say that I would prefer different on this watch, it is that it uses an integrated bracelet. Now, from a design standpoint, it absolutely works. It's really strong. But I prefer having a bracelet that I can interchange easily with aftermarket parts. Now, this clasp, however, is very good, especially at the price point. It's a milled scissor clasp. Flip lock style on the security latch there. And it looks like a pressed outer case. And we have a contender for what might be the new Scuba Dude, if we only look at case backs. It's beautiful. So what do we think? Is this a top-notch watch? Yeah, I think it is. Retail is $350 US. And at that price point, with this spec sheet, this is a solid value. It's hard to find a very high quality, subtle, but beautiful mother of pearl dial under $500. There's a few out there. And certainly you can have something custom made, and that will certainly cost you what it should, much more than $350. But with this kind of spec sheet, the build quality, the finishing level, the attention to detail, the case back, the workhorse NH35 movement, the time it takes to tune it and regulate it, to choose and calibrate the crown and the stem, as well as this one is. The design elements that make this thing classic, yet not exactly derivative of any other design. It's truly unique, yet affordable. This has to be at the top of your list. So when you get a chance, why don't you reach out to uglywatchco.com and tell Landon that Matt sent you. In the meantime, let's take a look at this thing in a little closer detail. There we go. You see that? Look at the greens and the purples and the blues. The iridescent nature of the mother of pearl is really, truly exceptional in this particular watch. So I leave you now with some parting shots of this lovely watch. Again, uglywatchco.com. Reach out, tell them Matt sent you. God bless you, and thanks for looking in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Every little bit helps, and we'd love to tickle that algorithm. Thank you again.